Teachers affiliated with JETO Zone 1 Imphal West States protest meet against unbearable monetary demands by various groups on the pretext of ongoing Manipur violence. Students across various educational institutions in Manipur carry out widespread protest demonstrations demanding disturbance-free education zone. Suspected armed Kuki militants burned down one Meitei house in Jakuradhor Part 2, Jiribam district and one cottage near Kamung Maningching under Nambol police stations in Imphal West district. Chief Minister Nongthombam Birane releases first installment of benefits amounting 1 crore 23 lakh rupees to about 495 beneficiaries under 4 projects taken by Department of Sericulture. An Imagi Maira Delhi Meitei Coordinating Committee, Kwaramban Imakaitel Joint Coordinating Committee and Amkil demand vote of confidence for Chief Minister Nongthombam Birane in the upcoming Manipur Legislative Assembly sessions. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm BABINA HAJARIMAYUM bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Teachers affiliated with JETO Zone 1 Imphal West stays a sit-in at Naurimthong Bazaar's community hall against excessive monetary demands by certain groups under the pretext of ongoing Manipur violence. The teachers displayed placards which read, "Stop making unbearable financial monetary demand and make education a disturbance-free zone," emphasizing their vital role amid the crisis. Speaking to media, headmistress in charge of Sinam Nodia Upper Primary School, Laishram Dhaneshwari, stated that these demands have negatively impacted the teacher-student relationship and urged all parties to cease imposing financial burdens on educators.
Pisan gi bisa yaw ise akoi gi education section je sector se akoi free zone ohen biu haiba aduga akoi gi oja ga ija puba thangma ngamoi daba demand di tokbirakanu aduga akoi su laibak sigi irang da akoi su saruk akoi angamba akoi saruk adum yajage sini akoi na haijari se adugi matungina memorandum da akoi pisan gi bedi matungina 2024 bawonung da department na solution amtang pubiro haijagi bane ba adu porakta badu dagi akoi sit and protest phamjabani adu masi matung da department na angamba mateng pangbirakani en khanjai solution pubirakani en khanjai adu oitar ga de akoi mass casualty baido moina mateng pangbiragadi koi tawjararoi ngasi tawrise seida hauren baugi manungda kaigumba result lakpado adu matungina chathabado akoi makha haijarakke.
Students across various educational institutions in Manipur staged widespread protests today, demanding that the education sector be declared a disturbance-free zone. The protests were organized in support of the movement led by the Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur, DESAM, to ensure uninterrupted education. At Imphal Valley Academy in Ghari, students demonstrated on campus under the supervision of their teachers. Taking part in the protest, one of the Class 12 science students of the school, Jasmine Konthausam, urged people to shun actions that disrupt education and academic calendar, highlighting the struggles students face due to ongoing violence and unrest in Manipur. She called for concerted efforts to ensure a disturbance-free educational environment for the betterment of society. Speaking to media, senior lecturer of Imphal Valley Academy, Rita Loitongbam, appealed to groups and organizations concerned to refrain from threatening educational institutions. She expressed concern over the negative consequences such as intimidations could have on teachers and students.
Akoina like tambada kiba natraga yaroidaba thaba amta tawbiraktana ngai akoi haijaninge aduga ti afaba society ama semge hairagadi satro oiriba akoi gi su yamna chawba thodang puiye thodang pubaduna maram oiraga school da akiba gi maong oiba thabak amta bibiraktana ngai akoina haijaninge hojiki irang jinaju akoi da like tambada yamna nungaroidaba thodok thawong mayam ma thengna baje akoi like tadi yamna soire e hojik thujik akoi tiap chu thaduiba kanna tawrine
mahai masing se tamjari ba angang sing asegi mafamda su aki akhang sunang biganu nungai taba wakal amata sumakoi da pohan biganu yamna ingna santi oina siklaba mahai loisang ama oiriba akhoi gi school sta angang singse maning tamna nungai na yamna free goina mahai tamba phanghan biu aduga akhoi su angang sing asibu mahai masing ni tan tahan bangam han biu.
Students of Suranjoy English Academy under the banner of Desam also staged protest meet at Mekola Bazaar today, demanding disturbance-free educational zone. Protesting students held placards which read "Education makes our future," "Make education-free zone," "No organization should interfere education," etc., and chanted various slogans. Students of St. Stephen Higher Secondary School, Hyangtang, also held a protest at their school gate today under the banner of the Coordinating Committee on Disturbance-Free Education Zone demand. The students condemned the excessive monetary demands made by various groups on educational institutions, which they say are disrupting the academic environment. As part of the 17th Disturbance-Free Educational Zone Demand Day, students and teachers of Praza Higher Secondary School in Lamsang held protest demonstrations on their school campus today. School Vice Principal in charge T. Jugin highlighted that threats and excessive monetary demands by various groups over the past few months have created apprehension among teachers, affecting the academic atmosphere. He appealed for public support to ensure a conducive educational environment in government institutions in Lamsang, Phayeng and Uripok.
Puba Thangba Ngamoidraba, demand Mayama, Hogi organization Mayam, the Gilak, Panamara Morga, Ihagase, Amasung Agi Makada Lebiriba, Oza, staff, employee, Kuding Nipumari, Manga, Jankai Mugli Jabase, Tangdu Letana, like Takpong Kangre, Nahale, Tam, Manunda, Amamulai, Amamula, Ahumari, Lak Papi, they are the Haragana, Akwa Isamak, Sigumba, Tensal Labor Tabagase, Tawida Nabagidamakta, Education Institution Sing, Equi Praza Secondary School say, Kendra Marina, Kendra Satra Satri Singna, Tamiba, Yamna Dimale by School. Ojaribani nauna maramasina high school sibu free zone ohan bina damakta ekoina hari leinaba ekoigi organization sing association sing punamakta ekoina ningsingjari.
As part of the 17th Disturbance-Free Educational Zone Demand Day observance, students of Heritage Convent School also sit-in at the school premise in Uripok today under the banner of Coordinating Committee on Disturbance-Free Educational Zone Demand, a joint body of different students' organizations. Speaking on the sidelines, committee member T.H. Azid appealed to all parties to immediately stop imposing unbearable monetary demands on educational institutions in Manipur. He stated that since 2008, the committee has advocated for Disturbance-Free Education Committee, and it has been holding protest demonstrations since July 5 as part of the 17th Disturbance-Free Educational Zone Demand Day.
Mamang chahi megi tarik ahumdagi horaga chatharakliba lansidagi hena hana leiramiba akhoi changdudagi hena wangkhalakpagi mami amoinu uba urakpasina maram oiraga akhoi quarantine committee gi maikaidagi haijaba tare mahi masinga mari leinaba educational sector singsida makhal amatagi ayarapan athingarak amata tawbigano na haibasigi khongjanggi hena changsalakpoina akhoi haiba sidin apinse chathabane akhoi mahelo sangsingda puba thangba ngamoidaba demand mayam ama tawsanbirise masi yaragadi education sector singida sumba pose amta tawbigano na haijaningi khudakti lepiro koi leba kangene thokpira koi lalauba amadi masigi moromda lalauba saraga koi education sector singida akaya toi thoiba singse masi khudakti lepiyo haina koi coordinating committee ki maikei degi appeal tawjade.
Teachers and students of Nila Padma Higher Secondary School Sekmai also sit-in demanding disturbance-free education at the school premises today. Students and teachers of Lilong Higher Secondary School, Lilong Chazing, also staged protest meet condemning excessive monetary demands from educational institutions and demanding disturbance-free education zone in the state. Students and teachers of Iboton Sana Girls Higher Secondary School also took out protest against unbearable monetary demand imposed on educational institutions. Students of Jirighat High School in Kamaranga, Jiribam district staged a protest today against the transfer of 2 teachers amidst an existing shortage of teachers at the school. The protesting students carried placards with messages such as "We want arts graduate teacher in our school" and "Save students' career," expressing their opposition to the transfer order and highlighting the negative impact on their education.
Houji akhoi Jirigar High School gi ojani transfer tawba se akhoi yamna nungai jate akhoi class 1 dagina class 10 phau leiba school asida chhatra chahumuk leijai aduga oja rahum doina takpi tambiduna lagli marak asida akhoi gi ojani transfer tawba si akhoi yamna nungai te transfer athuba matamda state of unajari aduga akhoi gi chhatra singi punsi bu su kanbiyu haina.
Suspected armed Kuki militants allegedly set fire to a Maitai house in Jakuradhor Part 2, Jiribam district near the Borobekra police station under Borobekra subdivision last evening. Security forces responded quickly to the incident but were unable to prevent most of the residents from being burned to ashes. Fortunately, no casualties were reported. The house belonged to one H. Maniton. Lamtai Kuno Youth Club President Y. Sanjoy condemned the attack and questioned how such an incident could occur in a high-security zone.
Matang sumaina thagalak dabo fibam oiragadi akhoi security miyama central force dugaidi Assam rifle police leina sumaina nakraba station leina nakraba yum chingye sumai thagalagadi akhoi leiri ba yum chaudaba khuding makse yum thagalak kani haibagi akhoi chingadaba ngamoi maramdi nakraba si thairina lamtai kunau da leiri ba yum chaudaba sing thagalak ba yai Madhupur da yum chaudaba sing thagalak ba yai haibagi chingnaba se akhoi parja sing da yam nungnang bam phawre maramdi akhoi na ngasi bo siga lengdana leiri ba se akhoi security miyama akhoi lae akhoi khra kano sapis ama kano laani moina khoi kano ama string ama kano to biraga moi gi bound ama khada leibang amani haina matung da khoina sida lengdana leijabni moi khoi leina sumaina phibam je toina thokchalaga di akhoi su khangbang ngambagi pangan su loikibe.
Suspected Kuki militants reportedly burned down a cottage near Kamung Maningching under Nambol Police Station in Imphal West District today. Impact News source said the cottage owned by Samom Syam Sundar from Kamung Maisna Maningleikai was discovered destroyed by farmers heading to the paddy fields this morning. Some villagers said they saw the house during around 8 p.m. yesterday. Reportedly, around 80,000 rupees worth items were destroyed in the fire. In response, security forces led by Bishnupur District SP Ravi Kumar rushed to the scene. Health and Family Welfare Minister Dr. S. Ranjan also visited the site to assess the situation. Nambol Police Station has registered a case and investigation is underway. Meanwhile, a video showing armed miscreants speaking in Kuki dialect of setting the cottage on fire is viral on social media. Arms were recovered during a joint cordon and search operations and area domination patrol conducted in Waikong, Laufuching, Kakching district today. The combined team comprised personnel from Waikong Police, Commando Kakching teams, C Koi 46 Battalion, Assam Rifles, one platoon of G Koi 131 Battalion BSF. According to police report, the operation was carried out under the supervision of Additional SP Operations and overall supervision of Kakching SP this morning around 5:20. The team recovered one 81mm mortar shell, misfired, rusted, 2.36 HE grenades and 2-inch and two 2-inch smoke cells with covers. No arrests were made. A case has been filed at Waikong Police Station and an investigation is underway. Indo-Tibetan Border Police ITBP is yet to take any actions or issue any official statement even after more than a month of dismantling the bunkers of ITBP posted at Sangai Kot region of Churachandpur district. It may be mentioned that Kokizo women folk dismantled the bunkers of ITBP in Sangai Kot and reportedly driven out 49 security personnel from their hilltop bunkers on June 22. Videos of the incident went viral on social media. On the other hand, Sangai Kot Subdivision Defence Committee justified the actions, accusing the ITBP of compromising the buffer zone sanctity and destabilizing peace in Macau area. They alleged that 49 ITBP personnel failed to maintain internal security coordinations with other units and ignored local chiefs' request to vacate bunkers in Kananfai and Laisan villages. The committee claimed the women acted to preserve peace and security, relocating the ITBP personnel to their proper locations at Tangzeng. It is worth mentioning that Manipur police had earlier clarified that no official buffer zones exist in Manipur and that security forces are deployed in some fringe, vulnerable and sensitive areas to prevent unwanted incidents and movement of miscreants. The ITBP has yet to issue an official statement on the incident. Phungsubam Laikai Women's Welfare Association, a branch of the Poirei Laimarol Mairapaibi Apunbalup, criticizes Chief Minister and state government for their powerlessness in addressing the ongoing unrest in Manipur. Speaking to media at NBCA Club in Takyel, Khongban Maning Laikai, Imphal West today, Association Secretary Thoithoibi Laima accused Kuki militants allegedly collaborating with the Assam Rifles and having entered Manipur illegally from Myanmar of discriminatory actions in the hills and valleys. She called for immediate removal of Assam Rifles and their replacement with a more competent security force to resolve the crisis.
ing tapa pore haragadi BJP paliba government sina ngasi masak thokpa kari gumba kona sima lan sigi mari lena na sima tawre haba karamba puthok nangai masak leirige ba sangja pham lawro leiriba mioi sing asi mage mayum da khalalaga lehen mangam khrabra ba lawo singu bagi hojik matam sida chingphong chingya da leiriba law singji law uba phangalabra ba ngasi BJP government sina masa masugi awala pa yeng mangamak traba nupi angang ge awala pa yeng manan pik thalak laba hui hodong da chak thaba adumaina ayukirung dangi chak khom mamam tharaga leli kem da leiba asina tungi punsida leigadorba angang singjigi wakhalon miron sing karamba mongda semgadorige na khallubada awabagi polung oiraba mama mapa singjina matumda society tor sigi basiraba ngasi government singsina ngairibase.
Laifam Kuno Apunba Mairapai Bilub demands that the upcoming Manipur Legislative Assembly session starting on July 31 address the removal of the Assam Rifles from the state. Association spokesperson Elangbam Sobita accused the Assam Rifles of exhibiting a biased attitude, supporting Kuki militants and obstructing peace efforts in Manipur. She highlighted that FIRs have been filed against the Assam Rifles for discriminatory actions during the violence that began on May 3 of last year. Chinglaima Apunba Nupilup, a branch of Poirei Laimarol Mairapaibi Apunba Manipur, questions the effectiveness of deploying thousands of central forces to contain violence in Manipur. Women staged a protest meeting at Fayeng Awang Kaithil in Imphal West today. Speaking to the media, Association General Secretary KH Mombi highlighted the struggles faced by farmers in the state's periphery and displaced people in relief camps. She refuted government claims that normalcy is gradually being restored in Manipur, stating that the situation is far from reality.
Sarkana hairaga sin khakta da hairaga thaba oina di pangthok pidaba aduga hauji akhoi gi imai ben singsina karamba phibam da leiri karmaina tawri karamba yumpham da leiri haiba si bhawba nomata phawba khoi gi singkhong jingya sida laga yengbirade sumna gi sarkar gi relief da leibani ko haidana monogi cheng hawai khara thadara piduna punsi do penthok pa yarabra isa singna laik laisu tamana karamba phibam da tammi haiba du su nomata yengsan bide isa singna hauji se akhoi na pamjabadi mayum da ningthi jana tangdu leitana leihal hairaga isa sing laik laisu tamhan ba do khoi pamjai makhoi na di peace lei hai peace khoi Hong Jing Khajitang Haidaki from the state security na Central Force na Pazana Aga Labor Mapam do the Santi Lerambay, Adubo Quagisi, the Santi Haibadu Late, Central Force Mayam Tazal Lapagi Wahanto Carino, Bambiri Sarkasi, the Aquina no Lugana Haizari, Makoina Tamoisan of the Bak Prasagi, Tabok Tobrang Apra Haibado, Amukang the Yang View.
Chief Minister Nongthombam Birain released first installment of benefits amounting to 1 crore 23 lakh rupees to about 495 beneficiaries under 4 projects taken up by the Department of Sericulture during distribution of benefits and launching of books function held at the Chief Minister's Secretariat in Babupara today. Department of Sericulture, Government of Manipur and Manipur Building and Other Construction Workers Welfare Board jointly organized the event. The 4 projects are Integrated Oktasar Project in Chandel, Tamenglong, None and Churachandpur districts, Iri Project in Senapati and Jiribam districts, Intensive By-Voting Project in Ukrul, Kamzong and Tamenglong districts, and Women Empowerment through Sericulture in Kakching, Chandel and Imphal East districts. Speaking on the occasion, the Chief Minister stated that due to the unprecedented crisis in the state, the centre has been extending unwavering support for the welfare of the state. For the people affected by the crisis, a funding of around 145 crore rupees and around 124 crore rupees sanctioned for operations of relief camps and constructions of prefabricated house respectively. He added that a one-time financial assistance of 1,000 rupees each for the 4th phase, total amounting to around rupees 23 crores has been released. The Chief Minister said a total of around 19 crore rupees have been released as compensatory package. Also for providing nutrition and personal hygiene for children, A sum of around 44 crore rupees have been released, and further as a part of special assistance of 1 lakh rupees per family for displaced families in relief camps. First installment of 25,000 rupees per family for 6,000 families has been released. During the program, the Chief Minister launched a book titled Handbook for Farmers, published by the Department of Sericulture.
State sida awana taribasi akhoi masel gi marakta oiba khar su yawba mapan gi pot khar su yawba madugi khando khanjin tawbada Bharat Sarkar su Manipur Sarkar su madugi awaba thengai marakta laikhibanina aduna adugumbadu da akhoi gi ningba thundaba khotaba mayam ama yawramgani adubu khangba kanba tai khonaba kanba tai aduna hoji phawbada Bharat Sarkar na mateng piraiba lepalaite Parliament ming palliga pandega ina tawbudu very sorry PT politics to nogum se ming pallasu pandrasu ngasi bawbuda ai he hawbuda ge koida thadaraiba mayam se aroi bani Manipur hojik tamna koi shanti lakpa hore akhoi mayam sangana shanti hanjalamna bhonasi akhoina pamiba akhoina taliba pot punamakto constitutionally legally hana tawramba dumaina mirto khodokka boiro biometric lawba khotba kedawba NRC gi oiro madu niyom gi matungina law gi matungina ain gi matungina yanaba ma porage koi punna tawna bhonasi.
Speaking at the event, Skills, Labor, Employment and Entrepreneurship Minister Haikam Dingo stated that the Manipur Building and Other Construction Workers Welfare Board, under the guidance of the Chief Minister, has become fully functional by providing for the welfare of the public. He added that under the board, various initiatives for labor card holders like accidental benefits, pension benefits for 60 years and above laborers, educational benefits for children of laborers are being provided. The board has initiated the process of providing the medical benefits for the same and urged the public to support the government. Cabinet ministers, chairman of Hill Area Committee, MLAs, chairman of various boards and corporations and bank officials attended the event.
Hey, go udona, hey, ningsing the winner to Masi, Koi Tamoida, Koi government, Masi, Quinoito, how we had the nation Mina, Tamsin Budunia, Koi Maruina, Koi government, for government, Havasanama, Lenanum Hona, the Praza, section of the Maki, Koi died the Changi, Liberal Wegera, Simi Wegera, Tomato Praza, section of the Maki, Moki died the Loba, Koi Dakar Way, had the nation Mina, Tamsin, for government, when none of the Prajasingna Kogi Sakara support of Sam Tanai.
Maitai Coordinating Committee, Kwaramban Ima Kaithel Joint Coordinating Committee and Amkil are demanding a vote of confidence for Chief Minister Nongthombam Birrain in the upcoming Manipur Legislative Assembly session. This is to determine if N. Birrain has full support from the 45 ruling MLAs. Addressing the media at Singzamai today, Imagi Mayra convener T.H. Suzata claimed that 19 ruling party MLAs expressed a desire to meet the Prime Minister to discuss the unrest and violence in Manipur, despite the Chief Minister's assurance that he is in constant contact with the Prime Minister regarding the situations. Suzata questioned whether the ruling party MLAs fully support the Chief Minister, suggesting a lack of communication with him. She urged both ruling and opposition MLAs to work collectively to save Manipur.
Sarkar the lady ruling or opposition or land in some chondara Sarkar Morpa Prazana Kanga Pehelakani, Hena Kok Matasa Behelakani. I do short put the hand live 30 fast negi, Numi train 20 Hana Pamdori, but Mipamasida, a chepa period Lauraga, a chumbe agenda Lauraga, Koi leader of the house net of say, a 45 Yai Habagido, Moson of evidence to Putopio Hypopose, Nasi Imas in Galwinana, Nasi Mediagi through the Hajaribisini, Karigumba, do the Nampak Tabe Port Uraba, Nuaina Port Urapoma. Tasing na Sarkar the labor or opposition or no young case to dissolve to by Nasana resign to Yagadam.
A tragic accident occurred this afternoon near Imphal police station, resulting in the death of a 60-year-old woman, Ningthoza Manilaima, wife of N. Mohendro from Khongman Zone 1, Imphal East. According to Impact News sources, the incident occurred when a Tata Dipper truck with registration number MN05C 1354 hit and ran over Manilaima as she was heading towards Kwaramban Bazaar with her husband on a two-wheeler. Imphal police station has filed a case and launched an investigation into the accident. The truck driver has surrendered to the police. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on commencing of ORS Week Celebration 2024 at Jennings Hospital today. So keep watching Impact News.
Adom kalengi maisa maragda asumna humai humaga leiba pambibra natraga asumna nungaine AC manungda relax tawraga adongi daily thabak tawba pambibra asumna relax oina thabak tawbininglabadi mezo hapta AC brand makhal suna leizare loan gi khudong chabasu leizagani akupa marol gi damak lengsan biraksi mezo hab kaisampat konjeng hazari lekai opposite Sangai Express.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. ORS Week Celebration 2024 commenced today at Jennings Hospital Conference Hall, organized jointly by the Pediatric Associations of Manipur and Jennings. The event aims to raise awareness about the timely administrations of oral rehydration solutions (ORS) to prevent diarrhea-related deaths. Speaking on the occasion, Jennings Medical Superintendent Professor K.H. Lokeshwar highlighted that diarrhea causes approximately 1.5 billion deaths of children annually worldwide, often due to poor sanitation and lack of clean drinking water. He urged flood-affected victims and those in relief camps to maintain hygienic conditions. Doctors, nursing staff, and students attended the event. Resources persons gave valuable insights on diarrhea and ORS at the event.
Diarrhea haiba pot asina narba mi amada angangda mangonda chatliba ising amasung thumgi machal oiba haibadi ngasagi sodium gumba potassium gumba chloride gumba mayam lei sigumba mayam si mangakpana mangonda kidney fail oirakpa hakchang bp nemdharakpa brain choirakpa angang kudong thiba siba nabagi kudong thiba yam leibase madunani aikhoina hojikki ORS na oral rehydration salt habagi week ase akoina problem se thamise adunani akoina ngasi India government ki makhada amasung Manipur dasu Pediatric Association na tokalise.
Press note from all Kwakta Youth's voluntary organization demanded apology from whomsoever concerned who posted inflammatory comments regarding Islam and Quran on Facebook. Caesar Hospitals and Research Institute Langol and Manipur University Kanchipur jointly carried out day-long free psychiatry consultation camp at Manipur University. Caesar Hospitals consultant psychiatrist Dr. Misha Haurongbam and clinical psychologist Dr. Kaisam Nomita interacted with university students and faculty members during the camp. Economic and Resource Development Organization ERDO Manipur expresses disappointment over the omissions of Manipur in the Union Budget 2024-25 recently presented by Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman in the Parliament. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, ERDO Secretary Nahakpam Santa stated that the Union Budget 2024-25 is not beneficial for the state. He criticized the budget allocation for neglecting violence-hit Manipur, known as the gateway of the Act East policy, and for not considering the market scenario and productions rate in the state. He accused the center of disregarding Manipur as a part of India and emphasized the need to discuss the reasons behind the state's exclusion from the budget. Santa suggested that this oversight could be due to the state government's failure to submit necessary documents for funds or a lack of coordination. He warned that indigenous people in Manipur would suffer if the state situation does not improve and urged the state government to work towards enhancing the economy.
Present economic status adagi akhoi praja gi buying power amadi in Manipur gi market ki leiba phibam demand amadi pothok gi chang hai tare ko adugi mayam do loini kanda sigi budget se akhoi gi kayari Manipur gi miyam gi adagi maruaina northeast ki jaga da akhoi Act East ki corridor natraga akhoi Act East ki gateway ne haiba akhoi Manipur gi damak akhoi thotok en dongna kaisu yaudaba budget amani haina akhoi smaina yengi haina akhoi gi miyang na smaina lei haina akhoi smaina ha mase thamjage maramdi kai gino hai kanda Manipur si Bharat na yam chamna yengwadona hai tare ko adum leijasanu ga haibe mongda yengwadona uba miyang amakak akhoi uba mi.
Press note from all Manipur Nopimarup decries Union Budget 2024-25 stating that women are not given enough share. All Manipur Nopimarup says women have lost their trust from the government due to the Union Budget. Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiran Rizizu criticized opposition leaders today for allegedly disrespecting the country's mandate by creating disruptions in parliament. During a press conference in New Delhi, Rizizu emphasized the importance of constructive discussions on the union budget, quoting Prime Minister Narendra Modi's call to focus on building a Viksit Bharat, developed India. He accused the opposition of neglecting budget discussions in favor of political attacks and urged them to respect the people's mandate by engaging in meaningful debates. He highlighted the budget's focus on making India the third largest economy with allocations for infrastructure, employment, women and farmers. The minister warned that the public would hold the opposition accountable for not engaging constructively and noted that PM Modi has been elected for a third term due to public support. Rizizu questioned the opposition's reluctance to discuss budget provisions for farmers and tribal communities and called for a civilized debate in parliament. Documentary film Kwatha Famkaba will premiere at MSFDS Palace compound on July 27. The film is based on Meitei populated Kwatha village, which is located in the hill district of Tengnopal. The film's special screening for public is scheduled on July 28. Under the banner of Hancock Productions, the documentary film is directed by Kaba Maimom. Talking to media today at Manipur Press Club, Kaba said the film is about the age-old customary practice on coronations of Kwatha Meitei village chief. He added, Kwatha is a remote village situated along the Indo-Myanmar border, and he has made the film with an objective to preserve the traditions and culture of Kwatha.
Kunna mangalakpa kunsida chatnariba thabak thong lau singuba adagi kunna mada chawkhat tharangi thabak ama hek torakpase mi amana hekta tawba ngamdaba ngasi mi amana si chawkhat alaji harga chawkhat ngamdaba pot mayam do kungi kunja singsida pulap manaraga hamnaiba singsiga pulap manaraga thabak ama pangthom daida tanaba khotnaba tawgadaba mayam do hamnaiba khanbagi thoram do hojik atopa community singda ju chatnaba yaramni chingda tariba maitei khun haragadi kwatha khata ngaire sigi khunjida chatnaramiba Thailand dagi chatnarami hauji pau chatna halamise sigi kamaina tawdana chatnaraga thamibano haibisigi matangda tawdane.
RK Sanatombi College of Education in North AOC organized one-day teaching aids exhibition showcasing innovative educational tools and methods. Around 200 B.Ed 4th semester teacher trainees who have completed internships at various schools in the state participated in the event, displaying their experiments and teaching aids. B.Ed in charge of the college, Yumnam Sanjit, stated that the exhibition aims to highlight cost-effective teaching aids and methods used by trainees to enhance the teaching learning process. The event provided a platform for aspiring teachers to demonstrate their creativity and effectiveness in developing resources that can improve classroom instructions. Kha Manipur College Alumni Association along with Kha Manipur College Kakching NCC cadets planted Asoka tree saplings as part of 75th Van Mahotsav 2024 at the college campus today. Alumni Association President KSH Shyam Kishore said the initiative aims to beautify the college as well as enhance environment. Environmental activist Manikanta Mutum today handed over a 2-point memorandum on environmental conservation to Forest Minister Thongam Biswajit. As part of his campaign, Manikanta will submit memorandum to 40 MLAs in Valley of Manipur. Interacting with Manikanta, Minister Biswajit had assured to discuss agendas of the memorandum at the assembly. Now the sports news. 33rd Paris Olympics 2024 will kickstart on July 26, which is tomorrow. Over 10,000 players from 208 countries compete for 329 medals in 32 various events at the Olympic Games. 117 athletes will represent India in this year's Olympics, which will continue till August 11. Weightlifter Saiko Mirabai from Manipur is also participating in Paris Olympics. Notably, she is the only Indian weightlifter who has been qualified for Paris Olympics. The other players from Northeast states in the Indian contingent are archer Tarundip Rai from Sikkim, boxer Lovlina Borgohen from Assam, and Manipur hockey player Nilakanta Sharma, who is participating in the Olympics as reserve player. India's badminton superstar PV Sindhu and table tennis ace Sarath Kamala will be flag bearers of Team India at the opening ceremony of Paris Olympics. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Teachers affiliated with JDO John 1 Imphal West stays protest meet against unbearable monetary demands by various groups on the pretext of ongoing Manipur violence. Students across various educational institutions in Manipur carry out widespread protest demonstrations demanding disturbance-free education zone. Suspected armed Kuki militants burned down one Meitei house in Jakura Dhor Part 2, Jiribam district and one cottage near Kamong Maningching under Nambol police stations in Imphal West district. Chief Minister Nongthombam Birren releases first installment of benefits amounting 1 crore 23 lakh rupees to about 495 beneficiaries under 4 projects taken by Department of Sericulture. And Imagi Maira, Delhi Meitei Coordinating Committee, Khairamban Ima Kaithil Joint Coordinating Committee and Amkil demand vote of confidence for Chief Minister Nongthombam Birren in the upcoming Manipur Legislative Assembly sessions. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin, so have a great evening and stay safe.
Lamjingba investors sing the Kanghan Jaba. All Manipur Lamjingba investors